Hi everybody, I'm Leash and this is
Shazia.
Leash and Shazia and this is BB Spotlight. Please like and subscribe. This is a channel that talks about black businesses and promotes them, hence the BB Spotlight, to put you on the spotlight, literally. We buy the products, we try them ourselves, we show you what it's about, and then we encourage you to buy it because the products are always so far have been just phenomenal. The quality has been amazing. You do not have to be a black person to do this. You can any nationality can buy their products. But we found it to be absolutely amazing, haven't we, Charles?
We have, and there's a lot of hard work that's gone into setting up these businesses, and people really need to receive that recognition,
So that's what this is about.
grow and to grow, and that's what we want to be a part of that.
That's what this is about. So if you have a product that you'd like us to review, please comment below or contact us on our email, which is also below, and let us know what you want us to buy or what we need to review. Right, today we're going to be reviewing Avon's herbs and natural products. She is based in Birmingham. I have bought so many things from her, and she does what she says on the tin. So basically, when she talks about herbs and natural products, she's talking about bush teas of all kinds. I mean, every single one that you can get from Jamaica. She gets them straight from there and sells them in England, in the UK. She is amazing at mixing up products as well. So, for instance, Shazia, my partner has suspected prostate cancer, and I went to her and said, "This is what's happening," and she asked me different questions. Like, is he going to the toilet all the time? What are the symptoms that he's feeling? And I told her everything. And then she said, okay. And then she just started to mix. And she started to mix. So she got this herb from there, this herb from there. And then she mixed it all up, put it in a bag and weighed it. And I bought it. And that's exactly how she works. She works on a, what's the word? She works on a demand basis. So it depends on what your ailment is. She will assess you by finding out what it is, and then she'll tailor make it to that specific need. And I mean, it could be for anything: period pains. It could be for just general health. It could be for let me think. What else have I gone to her for? Inflammation. That's been a huge one, especially with COVID. Um, it it's it's great. She's great for everything. And I'm going to be honest, I was doing it for a few months and then I stopped. And I've stopped only in the last, 3 weeks. And I'm starting to feel the effects of it, of not drinking it already. So it proves to me that it works. And I stopped to see if I would feel any different. And I most certainly do. But yeah, her products are just brilliant, phenomenal. And in the black community, we're known for like having a bush for everything. You fall down and cut yourself, you need a bush for that. You for anything whatsoever. You got a headache, forget the paracetamol, you have a bush for that. Do you know what I mean? There's a bush for everything. And
That sounds very good.
it's true though, because it works. It does actually work.
Exactly.
And the thing is, Avon's history is she basically watched her grandmother. So her grandmother used to do this in Jamaica, and she watched and learned the skills from her.
Wow.
Then she set up her own place in the UK doing that. So she learned it's a generational thing, and it actually normally tends to be that anyway. But I think it's so important because I do think that we're losing a lot of that in terms of the generational stuff that we were taught. Um, I'm trying to now teach my children to make sure that they know if they're ill, go for a bush tea first, seriously, because it's healthier. You know that God, I truly believe that God puts everything on this earth. There's something to heal everything on this earth. Some things we know about, some things we don't. But I think it's generally supplied for us anyway. So, as I said, with this, I think it's a skill that is being lost, and I don't think it's being lost on purpose. I think there's a lot of there used to be times when you used to go to your grandmother's house, you used to watch them do things like bake bread, or they used to get their vegetable garden going and you used to help them and you used to learn those skills. But social media has taken all of that away, because now we just click a button. Like now, you're in London, I'm in Sheffield, and we can just click a button and talk to each other this way. We don't have to visit anymore. And a lot of that aspect's gone in terms of the elderly as well, to pass on those skills to us. So I think this business is so important, and I love that what she's doing. And she said that she's noticed that her granddaughter is now taking an interest as well. So she's going to start training her up to do those kind of things. Have you ever used herbs and stuff as well, Charles?
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd sent me some of that tea when I was really sick, when I had a really bad cold. And you sent that to me and it really helped me. I kind of like was able to just kind of pick myself up, and I got better like within a couple of days. So definitely, I'm really into herbs. And it's interesting that you talk about her story. And it sounds like she's carrying down, the family legacy, which I think is really important. In my family, my grandfather was a homeopath, and he used to go off into the mountains, and he used to go for days and days. Nobody knew where he went, and he would come back with all these herbs and stuff. And he was very well known for his remedies. But the unfortunate thing is that nobody in my family carried it down. So that knowledge has been lost. That's probably generations of knowledge. So I think what she's doing is really amazing. I mean, herbs don't have side effects. Obviously, the knowledge is, she has the knowledge of what combinations to make for which conditions. And, I just think that is really something that we do need to look into more, because there's no side effects. No. That's the thing, and nature has been there since creation. So, I'm so
it's a win-win.
Yeah, I'm so excited to know more. I wish I was in Birmingham, that I'd actually go and see her myself. I mean, obviously we have places here in London, but not in the same way. I think this, because where she mixes it up and she's got her shop, because I think you showed me a video as well.
Yeah, we'll show that. We're going to show,
it was really so nice just to see it all, happening, like how she does everything.
She does it. She's amazing.
Yeah, and puts it together. I mean, look at that, like how that amazing knowledge, of all these different herbs and how to put them together. She's gifted. I think she's
very gifted person. That's one thing she is.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's amazing.
Well, she's the interesting thing, you said there's no side effects. The only side effects is some of them are bitter. My God, some of them is bitter. Bitter bad. You drink it and you go, woo, the Lord, woo. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know about you, but I was always taught the things that taste bad are just normally the things that are so good for you.
Yeah, because it's getting all that badness out.
Rubbish out, man. All the rubbish out. She does, I mean, I think literally head to toe, she can solve it. And the good thing, the best thing about this, she's international.
That is so
you
good.
Don't need to, she can ship your herbs to wherever you need. Because I'm in Sheffield and I call her and I will say, I need this. This is what's happening. Can you help? And she'll say, yeah, no problem. And she'll just ship it down to me.
That is amazing.
She's national and international. So if you're in the UK, you just call her, tell her what it is. She'll mix it up and send it to you. She'll charge you for postage. I think the maximum postage I've paid is about £9. And I mean, I think the herbs that she gave me last year, I'm just finishing now.
Wow. So they last a long time.
Last ages, because how it normally works is like you can boil. So let me explain. So she'll say take 3 teaspoons, put, I think it's 5 cups of water, just boil it, and drain it off, but keep the bits at the bottom, and then reuse it again. So you use the same bits again. And what I generally do is put it in my fridge, labeled, so I know which one is which I'll show a picture and a video, or a video of that as well. And then I just take it out, which is what she told me to do. And actually I've got the bits at the end, so I just pour it into this jug, but I keep the bits when I've finished. And then drink it 3 times a day. And I used to ask the question, how do I drink it if I've got lots of different herbs at the same time? And she says, I said, well, it affects the fact that I'm drinking them like one after the other, and she goes, no, it's fine, just drink it. Each bush knows what it needs to do.
So interesting, amazing how nature works.
I
think I had to do that with the ones when you sent me. Then I had to leave it and then reuse the next day, which I thought was great. So actually your herbs go a lot further.
So if you get a big bag, a massive bag like this, which is what I think my bag was about this big, and you're only using 3 teaspoons, and you're using that like for a few days, you know, you're getting like, you got your money's worth and more. And her herbs are not expensive at all, really not. But she's amazing. She's just a really nice person as well. Very bubbly, she's fun. I love her. She's amazing. So, yep, 10 out of 10 for me.
Fantastic. That sounds amazing. I can't wait to try myself.
Yeah, well done, Avon. Well done, Avon. We're very proud of you. Very, very well done.
Well done. And thank you for bringing that knowledge to us, because we need it.
Oh, yeah, we do. So, let's move on to the next. I love saying that. Shaz, so what did you think?
I've been in Avon's herbs, and I have just bought a whole load of things. There's so much stuff in there, and you go in there and you're like, wow, what's all this? She's got stuff for everything. So I definitely recommend it.